31 days of words of truth. Welcome to Stir Up Your Purpose channel. It is written, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free." It is the truth that we know, practice, and have experienced that sets us free, and not the truth that we just read or are told that sets free. I hope you find these words inspiring and put them to practice as we count down into the year 2021. Enjoy. Day 24 on truth. Let's look at another practical expression of truth. When one remains in the conscious awareness that all is truth and truth is all, Jane Woodward postulated that there is a sense of realizing myself as the observer rather than like a fish in a goldfish bowl, the observed, rather than trying to fit into a world that never could contain me. I have begun to realize that the world has actually always been within me. The kingdom of God is within you. You are not in it in reality, but it is all within you. As you begin to realize this and many other things that will come to you, you will see how you can rule and reign in a world where every wish is granted, every desire realized. No, this is not a fairy tale any more than any of the promises in the Bible are fairy tales. While you appear to be in and of the world for a while, in order to experience things you will not otherwise, the moment of great expectation finally arrives and you burst through, so to speak, into another place where the visible and invisible are realized as one and all is realized as spirit, God being all. From a practical perspective, she went on to explain how truth has been made reality to her. One morning, I awoke and thought, I will go to the porch and sit a while and be quiet. But instead of turning right to go out of the bedroom, I went left and began to get things together for a shower. I then thought, oh well, I suppose I'm going to take a shower and then I will go have my quiet time on the porch. After the shower, I got dressed and headed out into the living room where instead of turning right to go to the porch, again I turned and began to gather my paints and portable easel together. Then I thought, oh, I must be going to paint instead of going to the porch. I gathered everything and headed out the door for the car. Driving down the street, I thought, I wonder where I am going. I have no direction, but kept driving. At the light, I felt to turn right. I turned and I headed down the road to a community not far away. I had the thought of exactly which house to paint come into mind. I stopped the car in front of that house. I got out and set up my easel and began to paint. It was so very hot and the humidity was sweltering. I began to paint this particular house with sweat pouring off me. Suddenly, a sprinkler system kicked into action and I was drenched in spray. It felt wonderful. Thank you, God. I kept right on painting because I used oils and the water didn't affect what I was doing except to make it more bearable for me. After about an hour, someone pulled up along the curb and asked me about the painting. She said, wow, I came by an hour ago and you didn't really have anything on the canvas. Now it looks great. Do you know the people who live there? I told her I did not. She said, you must take that to them when you are finished with it. She gave me their names. A week later, with the painting complete, I headed to the house to show it to the owners of the house. I have found that it is God telling you to do things no matter what the expression looks like. Take the suggestion. It is something good, right, proper, encouraging, giving direction, and follow through on it. Accept it as from God and go with it. When it comes in the form of a compliment, your work is wonderful. Take it. When someone states your work sells itself, accept it as from God. When the man came to the door, I lifted the painting for him to see. He said, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Did you paint it? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, come in. Oh my gosh. He just kept saying, oh my gosh. As he took the painting from me and I followed him through the house, we walked right through and out to the back porch. His wife was sunbathing in a boat in the backyard. He held the painting up and said, look, honey. Of course, she said, oh my gosh. It was all I could do to keep from laughing. I thought, these folks have a very limited vocabulary. She got up out of the boat and came in the house. She didn't hesitate for a minute but said, how much do you want for it? I had not given it a thought, but I just let the words come right out of my mouth. $1,500. She immediately went to her purse, took out a checkbook and a pen, and handed me a check for $1,500. You might say, but I don't paint. I can't paint pictures. I can't make things with my hands. I haven't any talent or skill. Yes, but the truth is that when that which is perfect is come, then you will be led in whatever direction you feel to go. You will do whatever you feel to do. You will begin to see doors open, opportunities arise that you will not have been able to do your own little self if you had given it your best effort and all your strength and intellect. But you must not hesitate. He who hesitates is lost really. You must act on the direction that comes to you, knowing that you will never be required or asked to do anything that you cannot do. Well, congratulations if you have listened this far. Surely indicates you are a true seeker of truth. I would like to add about the importance of not hesitating on leadings that come from within or show up in your life, especially when you are truly living a life of truth. I can tell you that I missed the mark in this area several years ago, over two decades ago, not understanding that truth can manifest in myriads of ways, but getting caught in the religiosity of the day. One day when the time is right, I will speak in plain language about this, my experiences. Cast off your veil of religiosity, and as Jane further said, God never requires anything of us without the ability coming forth to make it happen, and happen excellently. If you hesitate or are afraid to step out of the boat, you will never walk on water. You will never see the kingdom of God which is within you and at hand, all about you. You are right here, smack in the middle of it, and yet you cannot see it until you walk right out of your little belief world and accept that which is right here, awaiting your recognition. Truth is all. All is truth. God is truth. God is all.